Both sides of my family come from the Round Prairie Métis settlement. My dad was born out there, and other members' parents were born out there, and you know, my Auntie Bertha is 87 years old, and she's the last person alive that was born at Round Prairie. So the connection is important, and to be able to carry that into Saskatoon for us is the sense of community, because Round Prairie was a Métis community, and this building will be a Métis community. It's why the gathering room is so important to me, because I know that we like to gather, we like to play cards, we like to visit. You know, it's going to be a big part of this building. And to be able to have a place of their own, not to have to worry about anything happening, you know, it's a place of safety. But I think most of all, it's a place to call their own.
It impacts my life really good, because I've been like all over the place, living here, living there, out of my suitcase sometimes. You know, you never found a real home to live in, and I've been wanting this home for all that I can remember, probably years and years and years. You know, you're staying with your daughter, or you're staying, you know, with somebody, and it's just not the same as having your own place. Since this COVID, I haven't seen anybody, you know, for a long, long time. So this is going to be really nice. Even if you just see them in the elevator or catch them in the hallway or something, you know. I'm going to like the flowers outside, and you can do your own gardens, and oh yeah, it's just going to be great, eh? You know, yeah, it'll be really nice in the summertime too, eh? So yeah.
What this building tries to do from a design perspective is to really embed the idea of community, culture, and storytelling in a sense, because you know, every building has to stand up, every building has to keep people dry and warm. And then when you can layer in the stories that the people that live here told us to inspire the design, the history of the Métis people. And so the building becomes part of a much bigger storyline, and it expresses that, and it brings some pride, we hope, to the Métis people that live here and those that visit here. Well, I think it's going to set hopefully a new standard and inspire more buildings like it. That you know, when you do affordable housing, it doesn't mean it has to be a neutral box that doesn't celebrate culture. There can be cultural expression in an affordable housing project. I also think what I'm always excited about with all the projects that I work on is thinking about in 100 years, we're just looking at the little trees in the front and imagining in 100 years when the garden has grown in and there's fruit and berries, and that there's shade in the summer coming from the trees, and you know, there's grandkids and families in and out of the building. That, you know, over the years it will continue to come to life.
I envision this building being one of many successes for CUMFI and for their organization. You know, they talk about they've had a dream for well over 20 years, and a group as passionate as CUMFI to now be able to have exactly what they've dreamed about. It will not only instill confidence and experience and knowledge throughout the organization, but it's going to create a foundation for them and for many, many generations to come. I hope for the elders that are living here, it inspires them to help build their community to the best that it can be. And I hope that the vision of success that all the elders talked about over 2 years ago when we first met them really come together throughout the amenities and the living spaces here in this building, and they can really continue to build their own internal success and community wealth as a group.